Sylvaen Grove. Even the name sounded magical. It was a place of whispers and shadows. Ancient trees reached for the sky, their leaves a canopy of emerald and gold. Sunbeams danced on the forest floor. Strange and beautiful flowers bloomed in every color imaginable. At the heart of the grove lay the moon well. It shimmered under the silver light of the moon. Legend said the well held ancient magic. It was a source of peace and healing for those who knew how to find it. Many had searched for the moon well, but few had ever seen its waters. The creatures of Sylvaen Grove were as wondrous as the forest itself. Fae with gossamer wings flitted amongst the flowers. Wise old tree spirits whispered secrets to the wind. And at the edge of the grove, a magnificent griffin stood guard. Ethereal, the griffin, was the protector of the forest. He was a creature of immense power and wisdom. With the keen eyes of an eagle and the strength of a lion, he watched over all who entered Sylvaen Grove. Ilara had heard the stories of Sylvaen Grove since she was a child. She had dismissed them as mere legends, tales spun to frighten children and enchant dreamers. But now, as she stood at the edge of the forest, she felt a shiver of doubt. Ilara was a young woman on a quest. Her kingdom was dying. A strange illness had swept across the land, wilting crops and draining the life from animals and people alike. The healers could find no cure. Hope was fading with each passing day. An old prophecy spoke of a lost well deep within Sylvaen Grove. It was said that the well held the power to heal any ailment. Ilara was determined to find it. The fate of her kingdom depended on it. Taking a deep breath, Ilara stepped into the grove. The air grew still. A sense of peace settled over her. The sunlight seemed to shimmer and dance around her. For the first time in months, Ilara felt a flicker of hope. The path through the grove was winding and treacherous. Thorny vines reached out like grasping hands. Illusions shimmered in the air, threatening to lead Ilara astray. But she pressed on, her resolve hardening with each step. As she journeyed deeper into the forest, Ilara encountered the magical creatures of the grove. She treated each one with kindness and respect, offering help where she could. She helped a family of fae gather dewdrop tears from moonbeam flowers. She freed a young tree spirit trapped in a tangle of thorns. Finally, she reached a clearing bathed in silver light. In the center stood the magnificent griffin Ethereal. He regarded her with ancient, knowing eyes. "You seek the moon well, child," Ethereal rumbled, his voice a deep, resonant sound. "But the well's magic is not easily given. To prove your worth, you must face 3 trials, trials of kindness, bravery, and wisdom." Ilara's heart pounded. She had come so far, faced so much, but she knew that the fate of her kingdom hung in the balance. With a deep breath, she nodded. "I accept your challenge, Ethereal." The trials were more difficult than Ilara could have imagined. She faced her deepest fears and confronted her own weaknesses. But through it all, she remained true to herself, guided by her compassionate heart and her unwavering determination. Finally, Ethereal led her to the heart of the grove. A massive oak tree stood before them, its branches reaching towards the heavens like gnarled fingers. The air hummed with ancient power. "This is the Whispering Oak, guardian of the Moonwell," Ethereal said. "Speak your heart's desire, child, but choose your words wisely. The oak listens to all, but it only grants wishes to those who are pure of heart." Ilara closed her eyes and thought of her people. She thought of the withered crops and the fear in their eyes when she spoke. Her voice was clear and strong. "Ancient oak, I ask for your blessing. Grant me the power to heal my land and bring peace to my kingdom." The oak's branches swayed and a single acorn fell to the ground at her feet. As Ilara reached down to pick it up, she felt a surge of power course through her. The acorn pulsed with warmth in her hand. It was the key to saving her kingdom. Ilara knew in that moment that her journey had just begun. The magic of Sylvaen Grove would remain with her always.